Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be playing with some new drugstore makeup. Whenever I go to Target or Walgreens, I always make sure to peruse the makeup aisle and see if I find any new items. And I have found a few new items and I'm super excited to try them. I think I found a little bit new, and I think I found something new in every category. So I'm not going to blab and blab. Let's get into it. Let's try them out and see if they're good. All right, so now that we have zoomed in, I wanted to start off with some primer that I found. It's called Wet n Wild Glass Correct Primer Base. Primer base glass. So I like that it has like the green because it corrects any redness. So I don't know, let's try it and see if it really does, because I have redness still around my nose area. I don't need a lot of primer. I have some serum on my face that I applied before I started filming, so I just wanted to see if this will neutralize the red. As we know, green is opposite to the red and neutralizes it. So I love color correcting before I apply my makeup. It feels really nice. It feels really nice on the skin. It actually has a very nice texture to it. While that kind of sinks into my skin, I'm going to start off with the eyes. And I found these two little Wet n Wild palettes, this little travel palettes. e.l.f. came out with something like this, and now Wet n Wild has followed suit. And they have different colors, but I was really excited to see these because these are great to throw in your bag for travel. And I hope they're as pigmented. I've heard really good things about the e.l.f. ones, and I did get some, but I wanted to try these first, and then I will try the e.l.f. little ones. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? See, I really, really like this one. And this one, look at this one. This one's really pretty. Isn't that a pretty, really pretty colors? So I think I'm going to go try this one. So I'm going to start with the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. All right, so now the primer's on. I already have my brows done. So now I'm going to start off with, I think I'm going to start off with this little matte orange right over here. It's like a, no, it's not orange. It's more like a peachy color. And I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush. This one is really nice. But I'm going to start right here as usual in the crease. So I ended up applying it in the entire eyelid. I mean, there's not really many colors to play around with. The rest are shimmers. But there's this really pretty like satin color. Yeah, this, like the one right next to it, it's a really pretty satin color. So I wanted to try that one with my finger. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. So that gave it a like more light, a little more satin finish, which I really like. And then I'm going to take the brown color, this darkest one. And I got this new brush from e.l.f. that really looks really nice for like the outer corner, outer V of the eye. And this is an e.l.f. brush. They said that they have really nice brushes, so I wanted to try it out. This is called the Eye Crease Brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics. Okay, since you guys know that I like to talk about shows, I'm watching a new show and I'm really, really into it. No more baking shows. I started gaining weight. No, I'm just kidding. But I started watching on Netflix this show called Surviving Death. And oh my gosh, I almost binged it. It's just because I had to go to work the next day. I didn't finish it. But I've been so into those episodes. Put in the comments down below if you guys have been watching it. But it is so good. I mean, they talk about everything. I mean, because I think at one point in our life, we've all wondered if there's anything after, after we're gone, if there's any life after we die, or where we're going. I guess, I don't know. I've always been interested in that kind of stuff. And a little bit of paranormal, which is hilarious because I never want to encounter a ghost ever, but I love learning about the paranormal stuff. I can't. It's like I'm so afraid of heights, but I love going on roller coasters. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I've been watching and they go through, each episode is like a different thing about the afterlife. Like the first one is with people that have experienced death, for, you know, that have died and have come back and what they've experienced. There's 2 episodes on mediums. And the last one I started watching was on reincarnation. So I'm excited to check to see what that one is all about. But oh my gosh, I am just so into that, and it really just kind of fascinates me. I mean, there's one part where there's the medium, it's medium that does, there's like these retreats, and this medium does, like, they put her in this room and they tie her hands down and her feet down, and you know, and then she, apparently spirits get into her and talk to her. I don't know. Apparently that's what happens while she's in a curtain. They can't film that. What I really like also about the show is that there's no talk of religion. I mean, because regardless, I like that they're very respectful, that not everybody's going to believe in one thing. There's like, everybody has their own beliefs, and so they don't delve into any type of religion. It's just ghosts or just spirits. And then there's one gal that she is basically a ghost hunter, and she loves to go and bring her little equipment to see if she can communicate with the spirits, which I think is very brave, because I would not. I totally would not be. As soon as I heard that machine move, I'd be running out so fast. I'd be like, I'm out. So I just like watching, you know, but I don't ever want to experience that. Have you guys ever seen a ghost? Let me know in the comments below. And how did you feel about it? Were you just like traumatized forever? Or were you like, whatever? My grandfather, I'm going to go into this color right here. My grandfather, he was very much a believer in spirits and other, this is not doing anything. I don't know. I'm trying to put it right here, but it's not doing anything. There's like no pigment to this. See, it's very, okay, so this I think is more like a topper, because sometimes they do toppers. So that's more, I think, like a topper. So I'm going to try this like glittery stuff and see. I'm going to wet a brush and see if that works. Okay, this is pretty chunky. Look at that. You guys see that? I don't know if I think you might have to put some glue. I think I recommend putting some glue on first. You know, like glitter glue. Because you definitely don't want those things falling in your eye later when you're driving or stuff, because I don't know, I would think that the glitter is big enough to scratch your eye. I don't know. So anyway, my grandfather used to be very much aware that he believed in the spirits, but he was never afraid. And so in Mexican culture, we are very much, which is probably why my interest in ghosts and stuff, we're very, very much about the spirits and stuff. If you've ever heard of Dia de Muertos, we honor the spirits every beginning of November, 1st and 2nd. So my grandfather used to talk to me about ghost stories, and it was just so much fun to listen to him. And he talked about once he used to stay in like this, it was it wasn't a hotel, but they rented the rooms, kind of more like is it a hostel? I think is what it's called. And he was young, he wasn't married yet, and he said that he was in a room where things used to always like move around, or he would be falling asleep and, you know, reading a book, and the book would just fly out of his hand. And I was like, and things would like that would happen, and I would be like, Grandpa, what did you do? And he's like, I would get mad. He'd wake me up. I would have just ran out screaming, which is hilarious because he said that they ended up moving him from one room to another, and that they put somebody in his old room. He said the first night he was there, the first night that he spent in his new room, he could hear in the other room this person just run out screaming. And I was like, oh, and he said he just sat there and chuckled. So I thought that was a great story. Anyway, so I think maybe that's why my curiosity of the spirits and the paranormal comes from. It's got to be my culture and the whole, Day of the Dead and all that kind of stuff. So, all right. So that is the Wet n Wild little color icon palette. And then we're going to go on to the face. For the face, I have the e.l.f. Well, this one's not a new product, but it's new for me. It's an oil-free, medium coverage, the Flawless Satin Foundation. This is what it looks like. I hope I got the right color. I got natural, so hopefully it's not too dark. Usually I'm about that color. I'm kind of between the light and medium. Ooh, this obviously needs shaking because I just got a bit of oil come out. Well, not oil, but I don't know. Something clear came out. Well, it does feel a little oily. So apparently it needs to be mixed. All right. It is kind of oily. It says oil free, and that's the first thing that comes out. Woo! If you don't like perfume and stuff, this is not, you're not going to like this one. It is smelly. This is definitely going to be more of a winter color. All right. So it feels really nice. And it is medium coverage. I guess if you have any blemishes, you can cover it up with some concealer, which is my next thing. I have the Maybelline Fit Me number 15 concealer. I thought I had this one already, but I got another one. I'm gonna put a little bit on spots that I want to cover up, but I can still kind of see through. I'd rather use the concealer to cover up any little blemishes that I could still see than applying 3 layers of foundation, because then all you do is just make yourself look cakey. So I'm going to go in with this Physicians Formula. I've been using this before. It's the Sculpting Bronzer. I got a new brush from, what's it called? Real Techniques. And it says it's a contour fan. Look at that. They came out with like a new line. So I'm going to go in and blend this. And then for powder, I have this from Revlon. It's this huge, I don't know, this is definitely not pocket size, photo ready powder. And I got the color light medium. It's got this mirror, and then it's got a little brush that I never use. But I don't know, sometimes it's nice to leave it in there in case you don't have a brush if you take it somewhere. But for now, I'm going to use this is from Real Techniques too. This is a powder brush, and all I do is just swirl it on my face. I don't want to get it too dry, and mainly in the areas where I'm going to apply more powder products. And for blush, I'm going Oh Baby Pink, this new Revlon blush, blah blah. Look at how pretty that color is. I really like this one. I bought a different color too, but we'll try that one. That is for another video. And I'm really happy to be playing with makeup because it's been a stressful past week, I think, for everyone. I don't want to go into it too much, but I think playing with makeup helps me just take my mind off of all those kind of things. And I just, enjoy making things, playing with makeup and colors and beautiful. And that just so distresses, makes the stress all go away, or all the bad things go away. Anyways, so Make It Dewy. I'm going to use this Make It Dewy from Milani. It's a setting spray. There you go. And, I love everything dewy. Why not? All right. So now we melted all those powders, made our skin look natural again. And I really like this foundation though. I'm really liking it. For eyeliner, I do have a new eye pencil. And this one is from L'Oreal Eyeliner Signature. It's a mechanical pencil. So just going to line my upper lid. I don't know about this, guys. I really like a nice liquid liner, but I guess we can try to make this work. Okay, I am impressed by the quality of this liner. The only thing I don't like about mechanical pencils is, as you can see here, it's already rounded. So I like liquid because I can really get close to my line, to my lash line, especially when you have hooded eyes. You don't want your liner to take up most of your eyelid space, the only eyelid space that you could see. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But it's very creamy. It's a really nice liner. So I guess, I don't know. I'm divided on that. For me, maybe whoever doesn't have hooded eyes, then they would really like it. I just wish there was a way to sharpen it. And for highlighter, I have the CoverGirl True Blend Super Stunner. This is what it looks like. The Jaclyn Hill little fan brush. And, oh, yeah, that's nice. Wow, for Drugstore, that is nice highlighter. Now for lips, I don't have a lip liner, but I'm gonna go in with NYX lip liner. Then I have this matte lip color from, this one is also Wet n Wild, I believe, and it says new on Etsy. So, and it's from, like I said, Wet n Wild. Look at how pretty that color is. As you probably have noticed by now, if you've watched several of my videos, I love nudes. You rarely see me putting on a red lipstick. To be honest, I love a good, bright, bold lipstick. But I feel like there has to be a certain occasion to wear it, and you have to be really careful, because I hate when you have that red lipstick and then you eat, drink, whatever, and then you've got this ring all around your mouth. So either you have it in your pocket and you keep applying, or you just go and take it off before you eat. Otherwise, it just does not. That's probably why I gravitate towards these type of colors, because I don't want to have that problem. So I don't know. I'll have to try more bright colors if you guys want. Let me know. And for lip gloss, I'm excited to try these, because the Maybelline Lifter Gloss, and this is what it looks like. And it does, and the packaging kind of reminds me of the Fenty lip glosses. And it says it's got hyaluronic acid in it, which is a moisturizer. It's like, what it does, it keeps the moisture in your skin. So, or it picks up any moisture around, and it just makes sure that your skin is moist. It stays moist. How many times have I said moist now? Ooh, it smells like coconut, and it's a really nice consistency, and it smells really pretty. Oh, and how am I gonna forget? I have this mascara, and it's by L'Oreal, and it's called Bambi Eyes. Oops. Bambi Eye, and they say it's really, really good. So let's see. First of all, I like the wand. I do like the wand, because those type of wands, I think for me, they kind of lift and separate, as I always say. All right, so now the mascara on. It is really nice. It does not, from what I can see, it doesn't thicken your lashes. Doesn't look like that, but it does make them look longer. So I've been taking care of my lashes. I used to have, I tried the, what do you call those, eyelash extensions or whatever, and they really destroyed my lashes. I mean, I think it's just too heavy for the lash, I don't know, follicles or whatever. They're too heavy, and it just really ended up destroying my natural lash. And now I think they finally have grown back and look nice, so I'm not going to do that again. If I want my eyelashes to look pretty, I'm just going to go with strip lashes. All right, so this is the look. I think it turned out super pretty. I'm very impressed by everything I tried. The eyeshadow is just so pretty. I really am impressed with the eyeshadow, and I can't wait to try the other one. I might just buy a few more because they're so easy to, they look like super easy to travel with. And I'm impressed with e.l.f. I remember I never used to be able to wear e.l.f., any type of e.l.f. product, because it would just destroy my skin or clog my pores, but now they've come a long way and I'm very impressed. It's the Satin foundation looks so pretty. The concealer is very nice. I love this concealer so much. And the highlighter, I think I'm going to be reaching for that one a lot. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to share this video with anybody you think might enjoy it. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, as it helps my channel and I truly appreciate your support. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. So many things you got to remember. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.